Okay, so now we're gonna clean the filters. So it's a pretty simple process. This one here, I will just keep the water bubbles, the air bubbles going and the water churning, but I will drain it while I clean this one with the vacuum and clean this one with the vacuum. So the first thing I do will be to turn the pump down. That's okay, you can sit right there. So all I do is just stop the inflow. And I'll explain about these wires later on, but I had a big tragedy where these came apart. That's why they're all wired up. So the first thing I do is just open that valve and drain the water out of this tub right here. The water will go down. I just leave the air pump going. And then what I do is I hook up you're a little too close. Okay, it's gonna get wet there. You're gonna have to stand on the rocks. And then what I want to do is I want to drain this a little bit. You're okay up here, Michael. So, as I come up here, what I want to do is I just shove a towel in the outflows. You can see that there. There's the pipes. I just want to shove a towel in there. I just drain it a little bit. Then I put my vacuum hose on top. So the air is now going to go down this pipe, right down to the bottom and start bubbling. See that? Okay, now stand over here. Picture me. Okay. So, the air is going down to the bottom, it's bubbling everything up, and then after a few minutes, I will release it. Out comes your dirty water. You don't really want to, don't drink that water. So now I've just added a little more water into this one. So you'll see the bubbles start to come up. You get a shot on top, Michael. So what I'll do is I will leave that bubbling for about 5 minutes. All it's doing is just taking all the bad stuff, mixing it around, and then it just turns into completely dirty water. And then I allow it to escape through my valve here. Then I'll open up that valve again, which comes from the pond, and fill it up with clean water again. I'll let it gurgle around again, and then I'll do it again. So I do this one twice, and then I open it up. Okay, press stop. Okay, so now it has been bubbling for over 5 minutes. So I'll turn off the vacuum. Simply open up the valve. Out comes your tremendously dirty water. And I let that all the way out. I don't keep the vacuum on because there's so much air down at the bottom and it gurgles up so much, it takes a long time for the water to come out. So I've done that once. It'll release all the water. I'll wait a couple minutes until it goes down, until the water flow is down to 0. Then that barrel is now empty. So this barrel now, only about 1/3 full, all dirty water. Again, I don't move the filter media. It stays exactly where it is. It's just all the air has gone through it and bubbled up all the water, similar to a dishwasher. Then I'll do this barrel here with exactly the same thing. 2 times 5 minutes. Clean water in the second one, gurgle around twice, and then that's done. During the summer, I do this twice a week. During, in the fall right now, it's mid-October. I will do it once a week. Then I'll do the same on these 2 big barrels, 95 gallons each. It's the same process. It takes just as long, 5 minutes. Air goes down in the bottom, it gurgles around, It's just a standard shop vac. You just reverse the hose. Now it's pushing air out and down instead of pulling air in. Pretty simple stuff. I just make sure that, try not to stand in the water when you're around the vacuum on account of the electricity. Okay.